Hi, guys. Welcome to the Homebody Club Podcast, Season 1. My name is Jade.
I'm Marissa.
What have you been doing lately? I feel like I haven't seen you in so long.
Well, I've just been working really hard.
What are you doing?
I've been doing a lot of content creation. I feel like I've been doing a lot of planning too. And planning is in like keeping my calendar up to date because I struggle with like staying organized and structured and stuff. But even though it's like my thing I need is like the structure and organization. So I've been really focused on like the structure and the organization of my life right now. Waking up at like 6 a.m.
Bro, I've been noticing, giving you props. This girl used to be the most night owl girl ever, and now she tells me good night at 8 p.m. Like, she used to be like up to like 3, 4 a.m., but now she's like, hey, I'm going to sleep at 8 p.m. She wakes up at 6.
My DNA is totally altered.
Disney changed you.
It changed me completely, and I love it so much. What have you been up to?
I've been watching a lot of C-dramas lately. You know how like I put you on Hidden Love a few months ago?
It was so good.
It's so crazy how a lot of people have been hating the K-dramas lately compared to C-dramas. Because I started watching with C-dramas, and now they're like switching up, where they were like, oh my god, we love K-dramas, and now it's all over to like C-dramas again, because compared to 16 episodes to 25 episodes of what C-dramas usually view, there's so much more details.
Right.
That's it?
Right? I was just giving you your time aside of the shot. I don't remember how many episodes Hidden Love was.
Okay. Do you remember the gist of Hidden Love?
I loved Hidden Love. I remember the whole thing.
Yeah?
It was really good. I really liked it.
What's your favorite part?
I actually liked when the brother got the tampons or
that's
and his sister.
it. Did you get to that part? Also, if you guys are watching, we have our friend in the background. She's our sound engineer. But what episodes did you get to?
I think that was the episode I stopped at. I still need to watch it. But that was I think it was 4. Yeah, it was 4. That was my favorite part too, because I felt like the brother and the sister fought so much and almost felt like they just low-key hated
each other? And so that
was like, yeah, that was the moment where I was like, okay, they do have that sibling love, even if they don't like to show it.
Right. Yeah, to me it was like softening the masculine, because I know that, in America at least there's a lot of like over masculinity, so it was like a nice balance.
Yeah, I thought it was really cute that they did that little scene, but it was more cute that it's her future boyfriend that's really like driving this. He's like, you gotta like take care of your sister. What you mean?
Yeah.
He's very soft spoken, very husband material in my opinion. So Hidden Love went to the tops of the charts. Like, it's crazy. Like, top of the charts compared to any drama that was happening. And so recently one that came out was called First Frost. And I remember us talking about how San Yang, which is the brother, he didn't get any he got screen time, but he barely got any like love interest. And we thought he was gonna be like the second couple within the drama. We don't really see him talk to nobody, and we're all like, we love him, he needs to find somebody. So First Frost is literally, I don't know if it would be a sequel because it's back in time. I don't know what the phrase would be. Would it be prequel or sequel?
Well, this was before, right? So it was a prequel.
So it goes back and forth. So that's why I'm like, don't know what it would be.
Well, it's probably just like the following the sequel, but has prequel tones to it.
Yeah, well, it's about him and his like love life, because you see in Hidden Love he talks about like, I have a girlfriend, but no one knows who the fuck his girlfriend is. This is pretty much about him when he was in high school, when he went through like college, when he opened up the bar, like everything you never really see in Hidden Love. It kind of gives you more of a closure in First Frost. I didn't finish the whole like season yet because they still have 2 more episodes to come out the next week, so we're still staying tuned on that. But I really love the dynamic so far, because I think he deserves the light. I know a lot of controversy that they're mad that the main guy from Hidden Love wasn't it, because they recasted him.
Oh
yeah, it's not the actual guy. I forgot what his name was. It's like something Ma is his last name, but yeah, he's not the same guy. It's like a totally different guy. He doesn't really look like him.
Yikes.
What the new guy from First Frost, he's a little bit more like pretty boy compared to San Yang, which is more like manly. You know what I mean?
Are you saying that the guy from Hidden Love was more pretty boy than
No, I feel like the guy from Hidden Love is a little more manly. Like, he looks like he would be on a motorcycle in my
the main character?
Let me show you what the other guy looks like. He's literally pretty boy, like a prince. I don't know how to explain it.
I need to see.
I'll show you.
Because I felt like he was very
pretty boy. He's not pretty boy as the main guy.
in Hidden Love.
Yes.
He's. What do you think?
I don't know who the other guy is that we're talking about. So
The main guy.
yeah, that guy.
The main love interest.
Yeah.
Yeah, in Hidden Love.
Yeah. Isn't he more pretty boy than the brother?
Oh, then the brother?
Yeah. the brother seems more like edgy.
Yeah, I could say the brother was edgy. Yeah.
Yeah, but I definitely think that the love interest, I forgot his name, was very pretty.
Doing something.
Yeah, he was.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I'm feeling like the brother is a lot more masculine in Hidden Love, but then the recasting First Frost guy, and the guy is more like the main character. He looks more pretty boy.
Oh, wait, are you saying that the brother, you're talking about the brother? I thought you were talking about the love interest.
No, I'm talking about.
Wait, they recast him?
Yes.
I'm not gonna watch it. That's crazy.
No, you're gonna watch it.
Oh, no. He's like the best. He was
Look,
the best
It's
character.
a guy from First Frost. But then so he looks like the other guy in Hidden Love.
The love interest.
Yeah. So we're talking. This is the brothers. This is First Frost. This is about the brother.
So that's the brother.
Yes.
This is supposed to be her brother.
Yes.
That man right there.
Yes.
That man is not her brother.
They didn't even try.
That's
to
not
recast. But yeah,
I know who he is.
yeah, no, he doesn't even look like him. Dang Yang, he doesn't look like him, but then they have the same name and everything.
Is that what the controversy's about?
A lot of people are like, dang, like that's not even him. Like, why would y'all like just recasted it to like a different dude? But like, I guess a lot of their points was like, oh, I mean, it's a flashback. Like they're trying to say like, oh, he's the younger version. But I'm like, but we saw him at that time.
Yeah.
You know, like we saw him when the main girl in Hidden Love was going through middle school, high school, like all throughout.
Yeah.
So it would make more sense if we didn't see him when she was during that time. But like in First Frost, it takes you all the way back to that time too.
It makes me wonder what it was. Like budget cuts and maybe they can afford him.
Could
Or
afford
maybe
him.
it was just busy because you said he lives in the US, right?
I think he's Canadian or something, but I know he is there. I feel like if your career is in China, you're probably the same.
Yeah, probably.
Because Jay Park does that. I don't know if I remember telling you. Jay Park he's an artist. And he's from Seattle, but then he moved to Korea, and he's a big K-pop artist. He owns like labels and stuff now.
Yes.
He lives in Korea.
I see.
I feel like it's kind of hard to like go back every now and then to do auditions and
Right, yeah, and to travel around and stuff. That's why people move to LA and they live there.
exactly.
Yeah.
So unless you're Britain and Rock, but you live in Hawaii,
Oh
you
my
you
God.
come out to LA every now and then. This man talks about how like, he's like, yeah, I come here for like 2 days and I schedule everything there, and then I try to leave because I fucking hate LA.
Yeah. I feel that. He's so funny. I love
Please.
him. He was so good at the Oscars.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. He looked like a phoenix. It was beautiful.
He's slaying.
I know.
But for First Frost, I already mentioned that it is San Ying's point of view. I think it's so funny because it's about him going through the trials and tribulations of trying to figure out why this one girl rejected him in high school. So he met this one girl, she's like the face card of all of the school. Like she's the prettiest girl in school type shit. So like all the guys are like after her, and like she's over here like, nah, like I'm only focused on school. Like I'm trying to get to school because her parents are a little bit abusive. Not, I don't think physically until later on, but very like mentally like, no, you need to focus on your school, like blah blah blah. We're not from a well-off family. You need to figure your shit out, you know? So she's only focused on school, but then she meets Saint Yang, and like obviously he's probably the most handsome guy in school, obviously. And they kind of like develop this friendship, and they obviously like each other. But something happened where whenever he confessed to her, she rejected him, and he just was like so pissed off about it, they just stopped talking. Which is kind of like obviously a red flag. Like, why would you just stop talking? But she kind of like severed the ties when she rejected him. So it kind of fast forwards a few years, like 9 years or so, when they're grown ups, and they somehow stumbled upon each other again, and they're freaking roommates.
What?
Yes, they end up being roommates.
That's That's actually the craziest like reconnection.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So it just gets really antsy and like very like, what's about to happen? Like she obviously rejected him. He doesn't know why, but he's still, in a way, it's funny to watch him because he's the type to not want to show affection like how we are.
Yeah.
But he wants to still do it. Like there's been times where he'll make too much food. He'll be like, I made too much food. Go eat it. Oh, but he doesn't want to be like, I made you food. Go eat it. He's like, I made way too much food. Either throw it out or eat it. That's what the vibes he's trying to give off, and he's caring for her. We're watching this man care for her, but he's over here being so like aggressive about it. But yeah, I think it's really good. I still have like 2 more episodes finished, and I just started binging it. I'm only on episode 6 right now, but it's pretty good. If you guys have if you guys are going through like a rut for dramas, I highly recommend watching C-dramas if you're in a K-drama rut. You have to watch First Frost. I think you definitely have to watch it just to see like the difference. I do think you'll enjoy it, even though they recasted.
I maybe I'd watch it. I might consider it.
Because I was gonna tell you that you need to watch The Dearest Nemesis. we'll talk about that in the next podcast, but not the next one, but whenever the next one. But I think you'll like the Dearest Nemesis a lot more.
Interesting. I'm very curious to hear about that one. Was you gonna tell me anything about it?
I thought I told you that it was about video games.
Oh yes, video games. Speaking of which, I've been so bored with The Sims 4 lately. Like I've just been
The 4?
Sims 4.
That's my favorite one.
Well, I feel like I've just put so much time and money and energy into it, and it's kind of like disappointing because every time I play it, I like play it for like a solid like 2 weeks straight. Wake up, play it, go to sleep, play it, and then I just get so bored with it. But I started playing The Sims when I was in 5th grade, and I used to sneak over to my friend Jessica's house, and I would go over there because like her mom was like the cool mom, and my mom was like more strict.
Mm-hmm.
So we played like Grand Theft Auto and The Sims.
Oh my god!
Like
Not two little girls playing Grand Theft Auto. That's funny.
It was fun because like I just remember being like a little kid and like running people over. Anyways,
You probably weren't even like actually playing the game. You were just doing your own little side thing.
yeah, basically, I never played like the
No missions. Like no missions have been accomplished. You've just been killing people.
yeah, basically, yeah, and like gone to the strip clubs and stuff. Yeah. It was a fun experience, but you know, definitely a 5th grader probably shouldn't have been.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's what I was doing. But I saw that that EA had like a anniversary bundle for like The Sims 1 and The Sims 2. So I was like, I don't know if I should get this. Maybe I should. Maybe I shouldn't. Because like I've legit spent like $500 on The Sims 4 already. Just all the expansions over time, and I'm like, do I really need more of my money? Is that what I'm gonna do?
I was gonna say, does a Sim 2, you don't have to mod as much.
There's mods.
Like, you don't have to do it in the 4.
There's
I feel like the 4 is just running the bank right now, like for no reason. Like you have to buy everything.
no, there's not there. I mean, there's expansions, but with the bundle, you get all of the expansions. So it's like $25.
Yeah.
It's worth it. But I was like, because you can just get it like a pirate, like you can pirate it, you know, and you don't really need it, but it's good to like to purchase it because we support the brand, right? All right. Well, I definitely feel like going back to the nostalgia because I know this is like controversial, but I think that The Sims 2 is way better than The Sims 4 all day.
I mean, I haven't played in a really long time. I don't think I've played since the CD version. So I don't remember Sims 2 at all, but I believe you.
There's just a lot more room for like craziness and chaos because the stakes are like higher for my character. Like, okay, so my character literally lit her kitchen on fire within less than 5 minutes when she first moved into her house. And I was like, I just stuck away. I let her do her free play for a little bit. And then she just, next thing I know, there's like, I hear the fire alarm going off and I'm like, just trying to do my own thing. And I'm like, oh my gosh, okay. So then she almost burns down the second time, right? But then it gets even better. She literally had a roach infestation and it was bad. And everybody got sick and they were sick for like 5 days with the flu because nobody would clean the house. So there was just like dirty trash and like dirty place everywhere.
Is this how you're living in The Sims?
This is how she was living. She was in the trenches. She was definitely in the trenches. And it was just funny because like the roaches started crawling outside of the house and they started living and digging in the holes. There was a stray dog that dug a hole outside and the roaches were just like crawling in it and coming out of it. It was like absolute chaos. But yeah, that's why I like The Sims 2 better than The Sims 4.
It just seems a lot more chaotic. Because I swear, like, I'll leave the Sims 4 just running because it's doing something, and I'll just leave to do something and come back and you still do it.
It's fine. And your character is like just sitting down at a table, like,
and not even doing anything. And sometimes I try to feed it, and it's just like, I don't want to eat.
Yeah, but you leave The Sims 2 for like 5 minutes,
and the house burns down.
And legitimately, like within a span of 15 minutes, that all of that happened. It was like the house burnt down. She got the roaches because the trash can fell down outside. It was just weird. Like, and I came back and I was recording a video during this too, so I got most of it on camera, but I was like, what is going on, girl? Like, this is crazy. But that's why I like it way more. And you can get robbed. Like, there's so many more other facets to it and so many more like fun events that can happen.
I feel you.
You know?
Yeah.
I'm glad I ended up buying it because I've just been having a lot more fun with it
than the 4.
Yeah, and it just makes me feel, I don't know, I just feel more fulfillment playing it than I do with The Sims 4, but
that's valid. I'm sure, like, it kind of gives me, like, the vibes of, you know, how a lot of kids nowadays, their parents don't want them to watch, like, the new cartoons because they're too fast-paced compared to, like, the Blue's Clues and, like, our older stuff that's a little less fast-paced. I think maybe it's the same thing.
Probably.
I mean, Sims 4 might just be a little too Gen Z to, like, you know? Like, I don't know how to explain it.
I feel like The Sims 4 is just more relaxed. Like, way too relaxed. It feels just
more like Animal Crossing.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not messing with Animal Crossing after a while. Then I remember she got the whole Switch just to be like, I want to play Animal Crossing. So she bought it for me, got a little Switch, and she played it for like 2 days because she likes to do this thing where like she'll play for like a whole week, and then she gets tired of it because she like what is it called?
I hyperfixate.
Hyperfixate.
Yeah.
And she goes crazy. And then one day she texts me, hey, I don't want to play no more. Or I want to start over my island. And I'm like, I'm so dead.
Yeah.
Because you were going so ham. And I randomly just was like, nope, never mind. I'm done with this game. This game is so boring.
I think it's there's a little bit of like the spicy brain.
Oh,
Makes me hyperfixate on things.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, okay, I'm done. Next one.
Yeah. But I don't think it's a bad thing.
No, I don't either.
I think it's cool because technically you could bring up a lot of different hobbies because you're hyperfixating on a bunch of different things.
Me either. I was doing coloring the other day, and I did it I woke up, I would do my routine, and then I'd add coloring into the routine. And I did it for like 2 weeks, and I was like, okay, I'm bored.
So there's really no routine because it just changes every now and then.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So we decided we wanted to implement this card game, and our sound engineer, Chelsea, say hi, Chelsea.
Hi.
I hope they can hear. She's over here in this corner. Thank you. But she's gonna pick our cards, and I think we're just gonna freestyle it from there.
Today we're not really strangers. It's just the basic friend deck, I believe, or relationship deck.
I think so.
Anyways,
I don't remember. I got it a long time ago. It's the main one. I'm sorry, I put it in stupidly. Just pick it. There's 3 different stages. I think one was reflection. It tells you on the card. One is perception.
reflection.
It's level 1. Number 2 is connection. And number 3 is reflection. So there's 3 levels to it, and depending on how we feel, we can choose. What do you think? Level 1, 2, or 3?
Let's start with level 1 so we can introduce ourselves to any of the listeners.
So Chelsea's gonna pull us a card, and you want to give her the mic real quick so she can read it, or she can give it to you and you can read it. Up to you. Not us putting her on the spot of popcorn.
Funny enough, the first question is, do you think I fall in love easily? Why or why not?
I'm dead. Okay, that's a good one. That's something you would never ask, I feel like. You want me to go first?
You go ahead and go for it.
Wait, isn't this you supposed to like give me inferences on how I think of me, or should I?
Well, we're asking,
Because what is it? Perception. So it's
how your perception of you.
yeah.
So this would be my card then, I guess.
Yes.
To you.
Yeah.
Okay. I definitely think that you probably. That's a tough one. I don't know. I feel like maybe you did with Pat, but I don't feel like you do.
Like anymore.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I don't know if you do. I don't know if you do fall in love easy, but I feel like I don't know. I genuinely don't know with you.
You don't know?
No, I feel like I'm easy to read, but I don't know about you because
Do you think I'm not easy to read? I feel like I'm an open book.
yeah, but we're talking about like falling in love with somebody for
Yeah.
the first time.
Because I guess you never really saw that side of me.
Right. Yeah. But I feel like
I fall in love pretty easily.
do you?
Like I get attached to people really easily. Like it doesn't have to be love as in just like relationship. I think in general just love for whoever around you. I feel like I'm pretty empathetic.
That's
And like I'm literally like a hopeless romance with K-dramas and C-dramas.
I think that's a fair point to say too, because it didn't even occur to me friendships because our friendship began really quick.
Yeah.
And so that does make sense. Yeah. Okay. So
You learn something new.
hey, you know what I learned?
You learn something new every day. Okay, next card for Jade.
How likely am I to go camping? How high maintenance is my setup?
I have the answer already. So first off, you have to she has to have a bag. Like it has to be a bag in it for her to be going camping. She's not gonna just randomly go camping. There's no way. Because she doesn't even go to a sushi restaurant without it feeling icky. So I know her. There's no way she's going camping unless there's a brand that's like, hey, I'm gonna pay you $10K. We're gonna go camping, like the North Face or something. They're like, hey, we're gonna go camping. She'll go. And if she does, she's gonna bring hella sanitizer. She's gonna make sure she's well stocked. Very I'm not saying you're high maintenance, you're very prepared. But that's my answer.
So you were right with one of them.
Okay.
It is so funny because you're so I know you,
Yeah.
but I would literally go on a whim.
I'm dead.
I would go camping.
See, I was gonna say it's either or.
Yeah, I would go camping in a tent.
Yeah.
You got one night.
Yeah.
I would go literally camping in a tent in if you asked me and you're like, hey, let's go camping, I'd be like, all right, well, can you at least give me like 30 minutes so I can set up?
Yeah.
Like plan.
Yeah.
But yeah, it would have to be like a specific situation for sure too.
Yeah, that's what I meant. Like, I don't think you would just randomly, if I told you let's go camping for like a content shoot, you'd be like, okay, because there's a purpose.
Oh yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. But I would also do it just for sightseeing.
True.
But you were definitely right. I would be very high maintenance. Like my when I went to California the other day, my bag went over by $7. I had to pay $150 for the fee. I was really upset, but
$150.
it's
That's as much as when you lock your stuff out of your car. Well, that's for another story. That's for another day.
well, I get in 69 for the car,
Oh,
and
okay.
I think it's getting reimbursed. Anyways, I I overpack, so I would definitely have like
I underpack. I somehow would have 5 different shirts and only 1 pair of pants.
Oh,
That's me.
I see.
Yeah, unfortunately.
I love that. They're so lawless. I wish that was me. God,
How is a type A this way? I don't understand. I'm like type A to a point until like it comes to clothes.
what if you had like a planner that was like, or like you're organized?
I have to do that. That's what I have to do.
Because then maybe you would have everything you need.
I have to have a list.
But me, I have a list and then I add some.
See, that's an issue.
It makes no damn sense.
Doesn't go into a grocery store with the list and still not say fuck the list and still just adding more stuff to it.
It's me. Yeah.
Okay, do you want to do one more card or what do you think?
I feel
Should we
like
do the outro?
I feel like that's fine. Yeah.
We're about to hit 30.
God damn, we did so good.
We did so
I
good.
feel like I learned a little bit more about you.
I'm dead. Shut the fuck up.
I feel so close.
It's so
You're so connected.
there's so many things I didn't know about you for this. But I think that is pretty much the end of the episode. We try to keep it short for every episode. Let us know if you guys feel like you guys want it longer, want it even shorter, how you guys like your podcast streamed to you, I guess. But we're on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, all of that jazz. If you guys want to follow us on there, go ahead. And yeah,
Thanks for listening.
peace out.
Bye.